What's up guys, Adam from MAJK Training here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get rid of and prevent shin splints.
Now, what are shin splints? Shin splints are the pain along the tibia, which is the shin bone. And it occurs when the muscles and bones in the lower part of the leg pull and tug at their insertion on the tibia, and it becomes inflamed, irritated, swollen, and painful.
Shin splints are very common among runners and athletes. They are generally caused by overtraining, increasing the amount of intensity of training by too much or too fast, and by doing too much too soon after doing nothing for too long. To identify shin splints, see if these following symptoms are what you're experiencing: pain and swelling on the outside or the inside of your shin bone, and possibly experience this pain on both shins. You may also feel numbness and possibly weakness in your foot. If you don't treat the injury, it can eventually lead to stress fractures or stress reactions.
Okay, now that we have a better understanding of what shin splints are, what causes them, and how we can identify them, I'll run through how to prevent them and how to get rid of them. Once you're diagnosed with shin splints by a professional, you need to strengthen and mobilize your shins.
Strengthening the muscles around the shin can help reduce the pain in the short term, but also the long term. Strengthening your calf, ankle, and shin muscles will help reduce and eventually eliminate the pain. While strengthening is a huge part in preventing and curing shin splints, you must also mobilize the shin muscles and the surrounding muscles. Making sure you have a flexible and mobile lower body is critically important for stability and alignment when running. Making sure you are constantly stretching is a huge part for long-term shin pain reduction. Also, make sure you are foam rolling your calves and shins to loosen them and allow for more blood flow.
Other ways you can prevent and heal shin splints are by analyzing your running form and possibly getting orthotics. Analyzing your running form can help you see what you are doing that could possibly be making your tibia pain worse.
You may also want to talk to your doctor or physio about whether or not your feet can be causing the pain. If you have flat feet or a high arch, it can possibly worsen the pain. Getting custom orthotics can help your feet problems, which can ultimately lead to less shin pain. Orthotics are great for stabilizing and positioning your feet correctly. However, with that support, your feet and surrounding muscles don't have to work as hard, meaning they become weak. I suggest talking with professionals about what would be better for you, because rather than getting orthotics, strengthening and mobilizing the feet can be more beneficial in the long run.
Okay, now it's time for me to run through the workout we will be doing today. There will be 6 strengthening exercises and 9 mobility exercises in this session. It isn't necessary to do every single exercise, but to prevent or heal any injury, you need to be consistent and purposeful.
For the strengthening segment, we will be focusing on strengthening the calf and shin muscles. Our biggest target is the tibialis anterior, which is the shin muscle, as well as the smaller muscles on the medial and lateral side of the calf and shin. We'll start by doing a plantar flexion movement done by calf raises, followed by a dorsiflexion movement done by seated shin curls. Then we will do resisted eversion and inversion of the foot, which will target the lateral and medial muscles of the shin and calf. For the last 2 exercises, we will be doing isometric and stability work. First, we will be doing a standing single leg calf raise hold, and then to finish off the strengthening segment, we'll be doing a toe to sky walk. For mobility, it follows a similar path. The goal with these mobility exercises is to mobilize what we just strengthened. To do so, we will be stretching and foam rolling. The stretches we will be doing are a gastrocnemius and Achilles wall stretch, then another calf stretch in a lunge-like position, followed by a soleus stretch, then a tibialis anterior stretch. After the stretching segment, we will foam roll every part of the calf and shin. We will start by doing the posterior side, then move to the anterior side, then the medial side, then the lateral side. To finish off the session, we will be releasing the plantar fascia in our feet with a foam roller or a hard ball like a lacrosse ball. Let's get into it. Okay guys, it's time for the workout. This is the plan for the session, so feel free to pause the video and screenshot it and save it for later. Just a quick disclaimer, some of the voiceovers in this following segment are corrupted, so the quality is not the best. I apologize and we will do our best to make sure this doesn't happen again. Unfortunately, for the most part, it's out of our control. The first exercise in this session are calf raises. Make sure when you go up, you hold at the top and then really let them lengthen at the bottom. Get that full range of motion. When you are doing a seated shin curl, make sure you are holding at the top and squeezing. and then when you release down, make it a slow and controlled movement. When you're doing resisted eversion and inversion of the foot, make sure all the movements are controlled. For the single leg standing calf raise hold, it's quite a tricky exercise. When you're doing it, keep your core and glutes engaged to keep your balance. Try your best to hold it for 30 seconds. When you're doing the toe to sky walk, really hold at the top and make sure you're squeezing hard. When you're doing this gastrocnemius and Achilles stretch, make sure you're pushing your weight over your toes and keeping that knee straight. When you're doing this lunge-like calf stretch, push your weight into that front foot while keeping your back heel on the ground. Same thing goes for this soleus stretch. Push your knee over your toe and keep your heel on the ground. When you're doing this stretch, push your foot forward until you feel the appropriate amount of tension. When you're foam rolling, make sure you do a fluid and slow motion over the entire muscle. If you have specifically tight spots, you can sit on them for a bit longer and really release them.
Alright guys, that wraps up the full Bulletproof Shins video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe for more soccer and fitness content. All of our sources are linked in the description. Thanks for watching.